How do you find, I guess, for lack of a better word, I'll use the term unique selling point. That's a marketing term, but that's one I use. Is it a kind of a eureka moment, or do you often maybe finance your own research project and actually determine what will be the need out there, and then actually come up with the that unique product or service that you can offer to people?
Is that for anybody, or?
Yeah. Sure, go ahead.
I mean, from our perspective, if there's a customer that's willing to pay for something, that's great. If there's 2 customers that's willing to pay for something, great. But if you can go find 5 customers, you probably have something that's a little bit unique. We're in an interesting place because the internet enables us to do a lot of really cheap research. But I mean, there's a lot of tools like when we do product research, we actually go take out a whole bunch of Google AdWords, seed it to see if we can find out if there's actual demand for a product, and then validate in that sense. But there's lots of really cheap and easy ways to be able to do that. The easiest one is just go talk to a customer.
What kind of market research did you do, Ashley, to find out if there was a need for your service?
Well, again, we have our consulting side and custom web applications. Everybody wants business tools to help manage their businesses, so we're fortunate that it's kind of just an open market. When we have this, our team has such a great skill set that we can cater to a wide variety of markets. When it comes to specific products, again, we look to our clients, because if one client is asking for it, there's the potential that the clients in similar industry are going to want the same product. So that's sort of part of our market research, is that initial validation with one client, and then identifying with others if it might work for them as well.
Todd, how did you know anybody would want your thing when your thing didn't exist yet?
Well, maybe the answer, for me the answer was I noticed a problem. My business partner, Sean Oler, and I noticed a similar problem. I was living in France at the time, and he was living here. He'd worked in energy and in banking, and we were both noticing that marketing and branding on one side and strategic planning on the other, we're all living in a world of cliche and jargon and nonsense. And people were going to a cupboard and pulling out, I guess, a cliche, a phrase that had been used before, and then painting it pretty and selling it for $1.4 million to, for example, cities who are desperate to be branded. Winnipeg actually paid for the best place to live, work, and play. So many companies were selling Brooklyn bridges, and Save On Foods and other sophisticated places were saying, we put people first. It was just both of us, it was driving us crazy. I mean, every time we got together, we talked about, that's so shitty, that's so bad. How could they ever make any money with that? Why did they pay for that? Someone came to town from Los Angeles and got $1.4 million and left. Could we help them? Not with SWOT analysis and nonsense and superficial junk, but with actual hard research for 3 months and figure out why they exist, and then create tactics out of that. And my idea came from the wine industry in France. So I thought, oh, maybe there's a problem we could solve. That the problem was, for us, is companies didn't, and still don't in many cases, know they have this problem.
Yes.